Icepick stabs, overhand stabs. But now we're looking at controlling. The reason you're controlling right now, someone is stabbing you, you're doing an offense and going in for a control, is because you absolutely have to. Again, I've mentioned before, but if you're getting stabbed with a knife, expect straight away you're going to be losing blood. You're going to get cut, you might get stabbed. Just trying to minimize the fatality, stabs, and lift my probability of survival. But this is an extremely dangerous situation. The reason I'm controlling is because I have to, whether that's an environmental circumstance or social, where I need to protect other people here, and me just defending and hitting is not going to be enough to stop this attack. I need to neutralize them from stabbing. So I have to stab, I have to control. So what happens is here, is I'm going to start the same with before, where I've got all this 360 simultaneous strikes, all the same as before. And I'll go a little bit quicker from this angle. What happens is here, whenever you're defending against someone with a knife, but even especially when you're going to control, you have to be more aggressive than the attacker. You have to burst into the attack, be aggressive with your defense and actions. Violence of action is basically what we also call this here. And then I want to control their arm. And I always control their arm with strikes. I don't just go into wrestling. So I will show you something here. This would be environmentally wise, a decent reason why I'm going to have to control, because I am kind of blocked off here from doing a lot of movement. So I'm going to go into the arm and I'm going to control. I'll do one slightly quicker, then one a bit slower so you can see what's happening. Is from here, basically I'm bursting in, and then here, and then I'm hitting, and I just keep striking, they go down, and I can get rid of them like so. And if I do this slowly, here, I am bursting into, as soon as I see this picture, because anyone to stab, here, wherever the knife starts, there's still this picture of a wind-up. If it's like this, it's not a very good attack. May get you, but not as strong. There's always going to be some type of raising up. That's the picture you want to train for. Because the more you train, the more you see this picture, the quicker your reaction, and more accurate your reaction, is to pull into this defense. So again, visual training, visual stimulus training, is half the training with this defense. So once you train this a lot, you need to see these pictures a lot, which will help you react with this correct defense. And when I do this, I don't want to sit here. If I can, I want to burst. There's two ways of defending here. It doesn't matter too much. You can burst into the wrist area, as you've been doing for a lot of defenses. You can also do your 360 defense and burst into the elbow pit here. The only reason I can do that now is because I'm bursting into their arm, which jams up their arm from developing coming over. Not a good idea to do your 360 defense into their elbow if you're just defending on the spot here. What happens when you defend on the spot, it comes over. But when you're bursting into them, you can jam up this arm. Not bad. And now from here, to get control, I want to do the same thing where I'm keeping my shield up and I'm going to smother this arm. And to smother the arm, I'm going to be using my footwork again, very fast. I need quick mobility into the arm to smother this arm here. And what happens is here, if I go slower with it here, as I'm coming in here, you can see where Sally's arm is right now. It's roughly 90 degrees, maybe a little bit past her shoulder. When the arm is at 90 or a little bit past it, she's a lot weaker strength-wise and also mobility-wise. She hasn't got much room to move. So this is where I want to smother the arm to here and then control it. And so what happens is here, you can see I've got my arm and then I've smothered it back to here by moving my feet. Now from here, once the arm is here, you can see I'm moving into her arm. To get a rapid control, what I'll do is from here, with my thumb, I turn the thumb down. As soon as you turn the thumb down, it makes the elbow come high, and that makes it an easy wrap for you to control and smother the arm. From here, you can see with this other hand's done, I've done a bursting 360 with the punch, and as I'm starting to come in, my forearm's coming in because I'm about to come in for a side control. And as it comes in here, wrapping up I'm now coming into a side clinch. You can see with the side clinch, I've got my hook, it comes around to the side of their neck, and then my forearm curls into their head. Like so. My controlling wrap, my thumb comes high to my collarbone here. The higher it goes, the more this noose squeezes off. And as I bring my hand high, I also squeeze with my arm to tighten this up in here. Hand flat and high. Now, if you ever end up controlling a bit too high on their arm, close to the elbow, you can see there's still a bit of play through the wrist where they can dig and stab with their wrist. So if you find yourself in a bit high when you wrap, as soon as you wrap, just pull your elbow back. If I want to wrap, I'd rather wrap close to their wrist. Because once you wrap close to the wrist, there's not a lot of play she can get for any strong stabs here. Higher here, she can start to bend. Here she can. Now, with this tight defense, even if you're weaker than the other person, they usually can't get their hand out here because it becomes now a monkey paw trap because she's holding onto the knife with her fist. And I've made this such a thing, she can't get it out. And this is without even me pressing here and hitting here. So this even makes her life more miserable. But here it's very hard to be pulled out. And I've done this with much bigger, stronger guys, and it's quite difficult still for them to do this. The only way they can get out, if she lets go of the knife, then she pulls out. Now she can if she tries to blade her hand. But that's okay for me because now they've had to drop the knife. So this is why you want a nice strong control here. And what happens is here, once I get to here, I need to start blitzing them with the best knees of your life. You should have your foot off the line, as per usual, and I want it off the line and deep. Because I want them to keep weaken the arm. The shallower I am here, the stronger their pullback is from here, especially if I'm starting to have a bad control. And also, their limbs are in line to attack me. So what I want to be doing is here is be off the line and deep. Because this puts this in a weak position and her limbs to attack are in bad positions as well. I'm in a good spot here to start throwing knees, and if I turn her, which I can do with this control, I've got knees to groin. You can see I'm always reloading it from the rear and I'm smashing into their groin, bringing them into it. If they turn their groin away, their thigh, just keep smashing into their thigh with your knee. A couple of good fast hits here. If their head drops, don't always forget to drive your knee through their face here, which will cause some damage here. You've also got other hits, a couple of other ones, is you've got snip elbow strikes or folding elbow strikes, where I'm hitting with the forearm, or even better, the lower part of my elbow here, and from here, basically, I fold and I hit like so. And if I move my head, my hand will come off the side clinch, and you can see I'm driving my forearm and my elbow through the side of their head, and it's very fast, and I get control again. I don't release too long for here. It's just small action hits. And I've even got like rabbit punches downwards where I'll use a hammer fist by the back of my hammer fist. Some of my forearm bone is fine as well. From here I can slam at the back of the skull, slam downwards. It's very stunning to hit at the back. So I can hit at the back here like so with my forearm, and I've got to the sides and down. I don't like to release for too long, just because if I'm hitting too much, this person can come in and start to tap and double leg use, change the knife hand where they can wrap around you and change. So I do want to have a bit of control from here, because if I've got my forearm in a side clinch, if she tries to double leg me, grab my leg press, grab my knife, that forearm control here, I can feel it and I can press my forearm. And then if she wants to bring her head too low, I can also smash my knee into her head as well. So you get a decent control here. Just remember the whole time, you need this high. As soon as this hand drops low, she can pull that out. As a finishing mode, basically, from here, the two finishing modes you have are your default, and they're also the easiest ones. If you want to disarm the knife, you do destroy disarm. Destroy disarm is where I break this person so much that the knife tends to drop. If that happens, I can then create separation. There I'm using wall dominance and environmental dominance because that wall was close, smash their head into the wall, then I can take the knife or just leave and exit. Icepick again. Here we're coming in and I've done my wrap. Here. The other one's a takedown, taking the attacker to the ground. The easiest one and your first one you'll do is a destroy takedown. A destroy takedown is exactly how it sounds. I am going to destroy that until this person can barely stand anymore. At this point, her head is dropped low. I'm going to make sure I run a knee through her head here, and then from here, I can then push, kick them away, and then get safe, run away, get an object. So that's your takedowns and your disarms, is you blitz them, and maybe both happen.